Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Torchwood, Season 1, Episode 12, Captain Jack Harkness. It was good. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a great episode, but it was the first episode that kind of made me tear up a little bit. I got a little bit misty-eyed. So, the whole plot is actually not that, fantastic. Tosh and Jack go back to 1941. I don't know what the fuck it is with Doctor Who in 1941. I think this is the third time that it's been in that time period, because we've seen Doctor Who, where the first time we meet Jack is 1941. There's the episode where, they have the pendant that takes them to the past, and I think that Gwen went to 1941 to see the kid who was lost or whatever. And now there's this one. So I don't know what it is with Doctor Who in 1941, but whatever. We get a couple really important references. So basically there's this building where Jack and Tosh hear music. And so they're kind of wandering around, what's going on? In the present, there's graffiti in the stairwell, and the graffiti says Bad Wolf. So that's obviously a reference to season 1 of Doctor Who. And then later on, we also see a poster that says Vote Saxton. That's very important. That is a reference to season 3 of Doctor Who. So we get references to season 1 and season 3. So already, I'm like, it's like Pee-wee's Playhouse. Oh, magic word! So I'm like, okay, there we go. So as Tosh and Jack are in 1941, it's the middle of World War II, lots of stuff going on with the Japanese, so Tosh is like, I need to get the fuck out of here. This is not a thing right now. Well, they end up meeting the actual Captain Jack, and our Jack says, hey, he dies, and that's who I get my name from. I take his name. So it's ooh, all sorts of stuff's going on. So, I love this episode. We meet, the creepy old guy who's the caretaker, who has a folder that says Torchwood on it. So again, it's like season 2 of Doctor Who, where I was oh, Torchwood. So we understand, he knows something, and he's clearly not who he seems. And then we see him in the present. So who the fuck is the caretaker? We learn a lot about him, especially in this episode and the next episode. Tosh kind of irritates me a little bit, where, the whole thing, she's just trying to send this mathematical equation to, Owen and Gwen in the future, and, she's well, pencil fades, I'm going to do it in blood. That's not true. If anything, blood would fade more than a pencil would. Pencil would fade in sunlight. That's a thing, 100%. I don't know. The whole blood thing that didn't seem accurate to me. My favorite scene is probably when Yanto and Owen are going at it, and Owen's then just fucking shoot me. And I remember I was watching this, and I was Owen's gonna shoot him. It's gonna be a thing. And sure enough, he gets the crazy eyes and shoots him in the shoulder, and I was called that. Done. The scene where our Jack and the actual Jack are dancing, that's the scene that broke me. I was absolutely ugh. It got me. Because we've seen Jack kiss... we saw Jack kiss the 9th Doctor, and we've seen Jack kiss or flirt with men before, but to actually see a man-on-man kiss in this series, it meant a lot to me. It was really, really important, and I really enjoyed it. It was really sad, and as soon as Jack left, and the actual Jack Harkness was left, in his present in 1941, I was so he's probably going to get the shit kicked out of him. He's dead. Because, the gays were not a thing. So I was bye. You ruined his life. And then, I don't know, the whole thing was just, you reopen the rift. It was a really important episode, and I did enjoy it. It wasn't fantastic, but I did enjoy it. So, curious what you guys think. Go ahead, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time for the final episode, the season 1 finale, End of Days.